Yo guys, it is your boy Niran here, and welcome back to yet more FIFA 23 content here. What do we all love in football? Goals. Beautiful, beautiful goals. It's what we wheel back highlights for. It's what we stay up late to watch match of the day for.
That's terrible!
And I know what at least 6 of you are thinking. How many can be scored in one game of football? Well, today we're going to be testing that out here on FIFA 23, attempting to score the most goals possible in 190 minutes. So we're going to sit down, play on the longest halves possible on FIFA, dash the sliders up, and face the worst team on the game to answer that very question. Now, if you're going to enjoy it, feel free to slap a like on the video, and of course, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Over 2,417% of you are currently not subscribed, so I'd really appreciate it if you hit that big red button. Now, which team are the worst rated? Let's be honest, it's gonna be Ireland. UCDAFC. I'm sorry, that's just 40% of the alphabet. That's not a club name. They are unfortunately today's victims in this game. It's time for us to get this experiment going. Just how many goals can we score against this random Irish team? Why is that child's beard floating? Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get amongst this. Right, it's his opportunity. Darwin Núñez has been played in.
Oh, and onto the ball.
Yeah, no, you must be absolutely sick. We're 40 seconds in and we haven't even got a goal yet. Right, go on, Diego Jota, mate. Prove me right. There we go. That's how a striker finishes. And it is goal number 1 for the gamer himself and for us in our quest to see how many goals you can score in one game of FIFA. Right, Diaz on the move this time. What you saying, lad? Diogo Jota through again, though, and he makes no mistake. Despite that, though, and at this rate, we're not even going to get to 100 goals. AKA, this is going to be slightly less embarrassing for this Irish opposition than it was for Bournemouth when they played us earlier in the season. Diaz has played that one through. Jota.
So we don't have the...
Yeah, no, I think I might actually be bad at the game, you know. Okay, Jota now has a 4-minute hat-trick. This is getting a little bit embarrassing, actually. The Liverpool fans celebrate. They haven't seen this much good football all campaign. Jurgen Klopp with his best Anthony Joshua impression, although actually that's incorrect because he's actually not afraid to throw punches, it would seem.
The greatest moment I've seen in Premier League.
What in God's name is going on here? Yeah, now Diogo Jota's a bit of a cheat code in all of this. It's 5-0 in 6 minutes. It's a madness. What's more surprising? We've scored 5 goals in 6 minutes, or in the space of that 6 minutes, and Thiago's not injured yet.
He's just...
Nah, I wouldn't have this if I was that UCD goalkeeper. He's just been hurdled. The man's been turned into a prop at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Also, I don't mean to cause alarm, but quite literally, no one else has scored other than Diogo Jota. Why does he look like he's made out of Play-Doh? Yeah, look, Diogo, pick the ball up, take it back to the halfway line. You never know when you need to complete a comeback here. It's 10 now in 10 minutes, which is, we're back on track here, ladies and gents. With the keeper there's got to be some questions asked, I think. 10 goals conceded in a matter of minutes, or just an average afternoon if you play for Nottingham Forest.
Well, now in a dangerous...
Yeah, he's given up. He's not even trying anymore. Listen, if I dive on the floor, I'll get jumped over. I can't do this again. Into the 12th minute, and it is now 12-0 as Mo Salah joins the shenanigans. And my aim here is to get to 100. That has to be the goal, if you'll excuse the pun. I didn't mean. Thiago now as well, though realistically, he's likely to break his ankles before he scores a second.
This game very much over as a contest.
Do you reckon, commentator mate? Because personally, I think there's still a little bit more to... Nah, there's nothing left to play for. Wrap it up. It's over. Like, go home. The fans are still giving it the big end. Lads, it's 15-0. Is there not a level of expectation of another one flying into the back of the net at this stage? Diogo Jota checks the time. It's goals o'clock. Do you reckon this stadium announcer's getting a little bit bored of saying Diogo Jota?
Through here. And
The stadium announcer genuinely had not finished doing the announcement for Mo Salah's goal there by the time that Diogo Jota had stuck it in the back of the net once more. He's almost done it again.
goodness gracious me.
Mo Salah, what are you doing, lad? Now, that shot from Fabinho there, if that hits anyone on the way through, it's ending in A&E.
To play it over from the corner.
My My man didn't even respond to it hitting him. He was too stunned to speak. I'm convinced at this stage that the goalkeeper's actually actively trying to get out of the way of shots. So all in all, a normal day at the office for Danny Ward. Here we go again. It's 28 now for Liverpool. This is the sort of stat padding that Mo Salah does at African Cup of Nations when he's up against Zambian farmers. Well, I mean, it would be if he wasn't playing alongside Egyptian farmers. We're now into the 30s, or as most people call it, the depression years. Maybe a lot of depression for this goalkeeper. You've just got to feel for these guys at this point. Does this really happen to any professional football club? Apart from Southampton when they decide they're terrible for one game week.
I swear that's Ralph and them, man. Come.
Mate, honestly, the speed at which these Liverpool players are travelling at as well. If James Milner tried hitting this top speed, he'd pop his hip out.
Giving it a try.
Can this keeper calm down, please? This is a Cal the Dragon performance coming in. Never mind, it's not. Well, well, maybe it is.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand.
It's threatening to get out of hand. I think at this point, mate, it may well be out of all the hands now. UCD players are getting injured. They're not actually injured. It's like when you give a doctor's note in PE. You just didn't want to play rugby, so you pretended you were injured, knowing fully well that your mum has written out that doctor's note. She isn't a medical professional. She can't be doing that.
Oh, in with a chance.
Goodness gracious me. If I'm the FA, I'm investigating PEDs. There might be some performance-enhancing drugs on offer here, I'm not gonna lie to you. The fact that we still haven't even cracked 80% possession yet, whilst 47-0 up is concerning. Diogo Jota is on at least 25 goals, and I would love to know what his fantasy football is saying right now. We're one away now from 50, and you've got to say at that point, there's probably no coming back for these lot. Here we go. Is this gonna be the moment? Diogo Jota kicks the Crocs into turbo mode. Right, let's go again, son. It's just bonked off the defender's head. I'm pretty sure that's dented his noggin. Hey, listen, if I'm that defender, I'm not having that. You're 51-0 down, and now you've got concussion as well. Mo Salah's been booked, just to keep some sort of balance in order. The referee is just simply feeling awful for these lot. Hypermotion is kind of struggling a little bit now.
Oh, yes! It's gone in!
Please don't sound so surprised, Mr. Commentator Man. We are very quickly approaching half-time here, and it is currently 64-0. It's Diogo Jota that might be the most powerful of the lot, and that is the referee's whistle for the halfway mark of this game. I'll be honest, is there any point coming out for the second half? A handful for defend. That is probably correct. I'm not gonna lie to you, boys. What'd you say as the losing manager here when you go into the dressing room? At least the fans at the other end of the stadium are getting a chance to watch now. People in that end of the ground have been put in the missing persons list. It's been so long since they were seen on the TV. I think, you know what, we could probably actually wrap up the video there, actually, because of
Thiago.
Right, okay, yeah, Fez. Yeah, no, don't worry about it, referee. It's all good, Sam. VAR's out in the ground and it's having some sympathy. 73-0 at this point, 52 minutes in. We're racking it up more than a Tory after party.
What a save!
The goalkeeper there, by the way, has knelt down to appreciate the ball going past him and still complain to his defenders. The ball in it into Fabinho.
What a save!
Okay, what are the reflexes there? You're just wasting your own time and everybody else is diving that late. Luis Diaz only just got his hat-trick there, by the way. I'm sorry, if it had taken me to the 55th minute as a forward to get my hat-trick in this game, you having to join the opposition, mate.
3 of the best, he's made them pay.
Right, go on, Diogo. Volley that one in. Okay, I mean, it wasn't quite the finish that I was expecting. I'm not gonna. Let's try that one again. Hang on a second. A little bit of pizzazz.
It's looking promising.
Yeah, nah, listen, Nunes, where are you, bro? I need you back.
Keeper.
The UCD defender here saying to his goalkeeper, aye, big man, don't kick it back out, I beg. The keeper isn't even bothering to dive properly at this point. He's not even a child, but it's child cruelty. Right, Jordan, I want you to do the madness. Yeah, Jordan, that wasn't the house, not the madness. Far from the madness. That was actual normality, really, I would say, if anything. That, though, is the madness. Goodness me. Diogo Jota here is in for 99 and he's grabbed it. Jordan Henderson has played in Jota again. And it's 3 figures, baby. And we are officially at 100 goals in one Premier League game. It's not a Premier League game. These are Irish. Yeah, now that probably can't run, boys. That's probably... We've injured a guy. He's just fed up. It's now into Thiago. He's brought the reboot. Oh, nah, stop it. Nah, stop. Realistically, the referee's got blood on his hands, allowing this one to continue as well. You've just got to say, once it gets to 112, perhaps we should all pack this up and go home. A substitution is being made here by UCD to try and just change the course of the game here. It's all in the fine margins, you've got to say. Yeah, no, that's criminal. He's been given a warning. His ancestors have twisted their knees based on that challenge. And he's not even got a yellow. Jota receives it from Salah, and that is 120. I don't know why there's so many beanie hats in the front row, but the Liverpool fans are truly loving it. We're approaching injury time now at the score of 126-0. It's the fact Fabinho is celebrating this so fiercely, given the fact that there's been 130 goals before now. Oh no, it's that sight again. Diogo Jota's in. For what it's worth, the most amount of touches has got to go to the guy who's been kicking off for them.
And the keeper's in trouble. Oh, off the post. Still alive.
And that is definitely the best goal we've seen today. Time really running out here for UCD if they want to get any sort of response in. And with just 30 seconds left, can we get 140? Salah into Diogo Jota now. That's 139. I think we might just fall short on this one, unfortunately, as UCD kick us off. That is it. Full time here at Anfield. 139 goals scored. How does Fabinho get the match ball out of all of this? And I've got to say, it's all set up for a tantalizing second leg. That, though, is where we're going to wrap up today's video. A scoreline of 139 goals to 0. I want you guys, though, to try this at home and send me your results on social media. It's at the official FNG on Twitter and on Instagram. And whoever gets the most, I'll send you a 20-pack of chicken nuggets from McDonald's. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy yourselves. And goodbye.